Hello guys, welcome to another episode of the Teenage Gamer. I think today should be a shorter video. I just want to, first I'll talk about some new things, then I want to talk about something very important for the Wii this year. Okay, so first I want to talk about the Wii U for a little bit. And I think it's really good that Nintendo's getting all this support from all these third parties and stuff, but the one I find, well, other than, I think, yeah, Ubisoft, then their new IP, the Killer Aliens or whatever, I forget what it's called, and Assassin's Creed, that's really cool. However, the one I think is the most interesting is, I think it was like a week or two ago, the one that got recently announced, well, not really announced, but Valve said that they are interested in the Wii U. Yes, the makers of Left 4 Dead, Portal 2, Team Fortress, what's the other one? Oh, Half-Life. I'm not really interested in Team Fortress and Half-Life, but Left 4 Dead and Portal are awesome. So imagine how cool it would be if you could do like video chat co-op in Portal 3 on your Wii U. That would be so cool. And just like think, yeah, Portal 3 would be amazing on the Wii U. I would buy the Wii U in a heartbeat if the next Portal game was on it. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about with the third party thing. Oh yeah, something that happened recently is I was wandering around a mall and I went to GameStop and they had a demo for the 3DS. So I got to see a 3DS for the first time because I don't own one, and it's really cool. I mean, they only let me play the Dead or Alive Dimensions demo, which doesn't really interest me, but it was cool to look at the graphics and like how the 3D works. The graphics are so good. I was really surprised by how good the graphics are for a portable system, at least. They do rival the Wii's. They're about the same, if not slightly less than the Wii. It's crazy. I mean, that's a huge leap from the first DS. That's really cool. And the 3D, I don't really know what to think of the 3D because I asked a friend who had seen the 3DS whether it was, 3D coming at you or 3D going in, and he said both. But when I saw it, I only saw it going in. So I think that's really I don't know what he meant. Maybe there's something else that he saw that I didn't. Like I said, I only played one game. But yeah, I was like hoping to see something else, like the Pilot Wings as a demo, or I don't know. So I didn't get to see what I really, really wanted to see on the 3DS, but from what I saw, it is awesome. It's so cool. I will definitely pick one up as soon as they improve it. Oh yeah, I also talk about the shoulder buttons, the L and R buttons. I hate those. They're terrible because they're so flimsy. They feel like they're gonna break every time you press them. I don't like that at all. I like the way they are on the DS Lite because they're really sturdy. They feel like they can hold their weight. So the thing I wanted to talk about today, the thing I'm most excited about, is Skyward Sword. Guys, this game looks awesome. They're doing everything right. They just recently announced the game is done. They finished it. They're making the final last touches on the game, and then they'll be ready to make it. And so that's probably gonna come to us pretty soon. I'm really excited. Maybe it comes out like, I'm gonna guess October, and that'd be awesome because my birthday's in October, so I can ask for it. So yeah, so they talked about some new things, like instead of like in Twilight, well, I guess in every Zelda game, instead of all the really cool new items, you instead of getting them later on, you actually start out with some new items, and then you start out with some items right away. You either start out with them or you get them right away, like they're the first items you get. So that'll be interesting. We'll see about that. They talked about the new villain. I forget his name. It starts with a G. It looks like Gandalf or something. I don't know. I'm just gonna call him Gandalf. So he looks pretty interesting. He's very like dramatic, and he's kind of like an actor or something. And I don't know. So he's pretty interesting. Okay, one thing I thought was really cool that they announced is that they said that there are no horses in Skyward Sword. You know, like Epona, where you ride around, whatever. So there's none of that. But what replaces the horses are the birds. Now that's interesting to me, because if the birds are as accessible to you as the horse normally is in Zelda, that's awesome. Because I love riding around the horse in Twilight Princess. But can you imagine flying as much as you want? That's awesome. Because I thought before they would just use it as that first level where you're chasing Zelda around on her bird, just so to get you to learn how to fly or whatever, and then from there on you just use it as to get up to the sky or whatever. But now you might actually be able to use it to get around, which would be really cool. I would love that. That's so cool. Speaking of the actual Zelda, like I did a few seconds ago, that was a really bad segue. Zelda is not a princess in this game. They're saying this game is basically like an origin story. They're schoolmates. They're still in school, so she's not a princess. And they also said that Ganondorf is not in this game. Well, he'll be hinted at though. So while he isn't the main villain in this game, we'll be able to to learn where Ganon came from and how he became the way he is. So I'm really interested to see that, because he's a pretty awesome villain. So yeah, and I like the art style of Skyward Sword. I really when they said that they were making a new game, I was really hoping it would have the same style as Twilight Princess, because that looked really cool. It looked almost HD. But then when they showed it, I was like, I didn't really like this. But now that I see it, it's more happy, I guess. It kind of reminds me of the DS Zelda games, which I have both of them. They're pretty bright and colorful, so that kind of more interesting, I guess. Not that Twilight Princess wasn't interesting. Anyways, so yeah, I want to ask you guys something. So I'm pretty new to the Zelda franchise. My first Zelda game that I ever played, for more than an hour, was Twilight Princess. So, I mean, that might surprise a lot of you, because that means I'm really new to Zelda. I'm not even sure if I've even played it before Twilight Princess, but I know I've seen it, but I didn't really have any clue what it was before Twilight Princess. So I want to know what you guys think, because I've been considering buying the Virtual Console Zeldas, Ocarina of Time, but I'm skeptical. I mean, not skeptical. I'm hesitant to buy Ocarina of Time on the Virtual Console, because I know when I get a 3DS, I'm gonna get Ocarina of Time 3D. So I'm wondering if I should probably just wait and and then experience it then. I probably will, but I'm wondering if I should get Majora's Mask or something, because that's that interests me, and because I want to play some Zelda to build up for Skyward Sword. I could play Twilight Princess again, but I don't know, I don't feel like that. And also, do you guys have any WiiWare games to recommend? Because I feel like I'm just playing the same 3 games over and over again. I play Conduit 2, Monster Hunter, and GoldenEye. Those are the only games I'm playing now. Oh, I'm playing them all the time now. So, speaking of Conduit 2, if you want my friend code, it's on my channel. I'm playing every day now, because I have just learned to appreciate the customizing system. I tried to design my guys to look like Spider-Man. It's kind of cool. He's got a red head and the gray glasses and the red and blue suit, whatever. So check me out. If you see a guy who looks like Spider-Man, that's probably me. My name is Aim for Your Head, whatever. I have a headset too, so yeah. So I'll put my friend code right here. And yeah, so add me and put your friend code in the comments, and I'll add you. But make sure you play often, because I've added friends and I've never seen them online. So if you don't play often, just don't try and friend me, unless you're gonna play within the next week or something. I don't know. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys online, and I'll talk to you guys later. Have fun.